Candid, cleaning conversations. Everybody gather round, it's a celebration. That we're still standing. Big up Katrina, she the inspiration. Came up from the bottom, she here with that motivation. Here to teach and inspire, help you aim higher, help you dream bigger, get what you desire. Real recognize, real iron sharp as iron. Let us grow your cleaning business. She ain't playing around, yeah, the queen mean business. Just stick around, get down with a podcast. Hold it down, here we go, foot on the gas. Candid, cleaning conversation.
What's up, YouTube? On this video, we're going to be talking all about our horror stories when hiring. Okay, so if you it don't matter whether you hiring employees or contractors. I'm here to let you know right now that you're going to go through some horror stories with both. It don't even matter. A worker is a worker. You know, somebody work for your company, they work for your company. It really don't even matter at this point who it is. Okay. But man, we had some stuff go on. I just want to tell y'all, man, I'm not trying to scare y'all away with none of these stories that we talk about, because a lot of this stuff was learning experiences for us, and it made us think of ways we can prevent this stuff from ever happening again. Okay, so one of the stories that I always talk about is the fact that I hired someone when I first started to be an employee, and they stole from my client. Okay, so that was one of the very first experience of horror with hiring that I had encountered. Okay, and the funny thing is, when I went to do the walkthrough, it was a nice Indian lady. And she was so nice. She was so sweet. But she thought I was going to be cleaning her house, you know. So I think that's why she gave me the job, of course. But me growing my cleaning business, new cleaning business owner, I sent somebody in there. And at the time, my partner was supposed to do like background checks and all that. And we're moving fast. So we're not really, I'm not fact checking behind the people that are working for me to make sure they're even doing what they're supposed to be doing. Make a long story short, background check never got done on this young lady, and she went in there and she stole the lady's jewelry or something. She was stealing jewelry. So the client calls me on the phone, and she's just like shaking, and you can hear it in her voice that she's scared. And she's like, your worker, she just stole from me. She just stole from me. Oh my God, I just had to run behind her and tell her to give me my stuff. I mean, don't just go in the car, just give me my stuff. I know you took my stuff out of my drawer. And anyway, she said that when she got her stuff back from the young lady said, please don't tell Miss Johnson, I don't want to lose my job.
She was trying to go herself.
So, you know, at the time, I'm like, what? I don't know where my mind was at. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because the young lady, that wouldn't have I wouldn't have never thought that she would have did something like that. It was one of those situations, because I was actually thinking about turning the lady into a quality control inspector, because she was actually a good cleaner. Okay, so it was really like, what? Like, to me. Anyway, I told her to immediately call the cops. I said, call, and I'm gonna be there. Okay, so I stopped everything I was doing, and I drove over there to be with my client. And my client was so happy that to see me. Luckily, she wasn't like rah rah rah. She was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you, thank you so much for coming. So we sat down. She had this nice patio, so we sat down on the patio, and I said, tell me everything that happened, like step by step. So while she's going over the whole story with me, and she was like, she told me not to tell you, but you know I was going to tell you anyway, right? So we're going over the back and forth the story, and then, you know, the cops knocked on the door, police knocked on the door, and took me outside. And they was like, well, you know, how long did you know this person? What's her name? You got her social security, you got her information? I'm like, yeah, I hired her, you know. Yes, I have all her information. They said, did you do a background check? And I was like, so the officer was like, you know what? He said, I understand it's hard with these companies, but y'all got to start doing background checks on these people. He said, because let me show you something. And he pulled me over to his computer. And this girl had a rap sheet out of this world, y'all. In stealing. This is what she do. This is her thing. You hear me? Okay. So I was like, oh my God. Woo! Goodness gracious. So that was one of the scenarios that really, I think that scenario pushed me from doing residential.
Yeah, that was
I don't
just
want to
too
shy
much.
nobody away from residential though. You know, y'all just get background checks and y'all will be good. Don't be crazy like me. Okay, but I think that is the moment when I said, I don't want to deal with it, because I was so shooken up and it just put a bad taste in my mouth and all that stuff. Fast forward to today, we do residential, but it's not a lot of residential, and my daughters take care of those accounts, so I know they ain't about to steal from nobody. Okay, but what stories do you have?
Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm thinking about one where the girl that we hired, she came in and she did her training. Well, we like to put you on a trial basis to see if you're going to actually be a good fit for the company. So I remember us bringing on that one girl, and we were downtown. She showed up, and now I remind you, it's just like a hotel. People leave tips for for the cleaning services. So the girl basically saw that there was a tip. I think they left I think
A $60 tip.
And the girl basically took the tip and she left. She didn't even clean. She just took the money and completely left. And we didn't hear from her since. We were like,
so my daughter called me that day. She was supposed to be training the girl. And my daughter was like, I seen her. I talked to her.
Right.
For about 5 minutes. And then my daughter went inside one room and started cleaning and then turned around and she was gone. The girl was gone. and the $60 tip was gone too. So now my daughter pissed off, like she took the tip and she ain't did nothing
at all.
So we like, damn, was the Airbnb that messed up? It was that bad? She was like, no, it wasn't even that bad. I said, Lord have mercy. Well, she just quit then. I told Kayla, listen, she just quit on us. Like, don't even worry about her. She'll be all right. But the kicker is this. She called my phone. The girl called my phone later on after that day.
Oh.
And she was requesting for me to pay her for that day.
She still want to get paid. For what? She didn't do nothing.
Oh, baby girl, you didn't do nothing. Like, you didn't make no beds. You didn't sweep. You didn't do a bathroom. You did nothing. My daughter had to do the whole unit by herself. Like, what did you do? And she was trying to tell us that she did something in there, but you ain't did nothing in that unit. She said she wiped some counters or something like that, and then she tried to lie and say she didn't know what to do. And, like, my daughter's right there training you. No. All in all, no. You're not going to get paid for not doing nothing.
Right.
If somebody still had to clean the whole unit, and then when we went there, she was just like, Kayla was halfway finished with cleaning the whole unit. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, the lady she still wanted me to pay her. And I politely told her that, like I told you at the interview process, you are an independent contractor and you get paid by the job. Okay, not by the hour. You get paid by the job. I know you say you was there for whatever hours. It only take about 3-4 hours to turn it. And you wasn't there no 3-4 hours. Okay, so I told her no. I said, you're an independent contractor. See, this is one of the reasons why with this particular young lady, I told her, I tried to work something out with her. I said, I know you don't have your, I know you don't have all your supplies right now. Just bring the supplies that you have and we'll help you out. We'll bring some supplies along for you to use until you can get your own supplies or whatever. So we're helping her out. I told her, as far as the general liability, I said, if you don't have it by, this date right here, you can work up until you get it. So we're trying to help her out. This is why I don't like helping people out, because of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And then she tried to make it seem like she didn't understand the whole independent contractor thing and all that. Even though you signed documents, we already went through it. So it was just a bad situation, a bad experience. And in all, she didn't get paid. And then when I confronted her about the $60 tip, she ain't had nothing else to say. She said nothing. Okay, so that was just one experience that we went through. But that's the second one. Which one? I can go on and on and on.
Yes, we can go on and on and on. I'm just saying here, like, what have we not experienced from anybody?
Oh my God.
But then there another situation where somebody totally disrespected me, honey. They tried my gangster, honey. And I said, Lord, you are so lucky that I am saved and sanctified. And I done, well.
Because, see, sometimes these contractors, they'll try to cuss you out like you won't cuss them back out. This ain't the one to be cussing out right here. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Because she's still a gangster at heart. Even though we keep it professional. You know what I mean? We keep it professional. But hell, I ain't no big company like Apple yet.
Okay.
Like we only one skip in a bucket away from what we used to be.
Right.
All right.
I
so
try
in
to
the
keep
disrespect,
it as professional as possible.
We try so hard to keep this. We try so hard to keep it professional, y'all. We keep it professional, but we expect for other people to keep it professional as well. And sometimes people come on out their bag on you and think, oh, well, you know, they could just say all this stuff and just, you know, still have their job, and we're just going to suck it up, and we're just going to, no. If you're disrespectful, you got to go. Are you struggling with marketing and advertising for your cleaning company? If so, guess what? I just created a free ebook. Yes, a free ebook on 99 ways that you can market and advertise your cleaning company. Okay, I highly suggest that you guys click the link down below and tap into our free ebook. Okay, you can't beat free, you guys. I took my time out. This is my first ebook that I've ever created. Okay, so bear with me. I'm not Shakespeare, but one thing that I do like about this ebook is this is the type of book that I would read. Okay, because a lot of entrepreneurs don't have a lot of time, okay? So I took my time to put together a easy read book that you can go through 99 different tips for advertising and marketing your cleaning company, okay? Right here, click the link down below. Get it. It's free. Why not get it? It is free. Tap in. Let me know how you like it. Bye-bye. So anyway, we had another situation where we hired a young lady and we caught her. We just did like a pop-up, right? And found her boyfriend in the bathroom doing drugs. Okay, we pull up, y'all on Mars, baby. Y'all, I go to the moon. Y'all like on the moon right now. You know, I'm talking to you and you spaced out, baby. And the check-in is at 4. The check-in's at 4. It's like 3, and it don't look like they did nothing either.
Right.
That's what had blew me. So what I had to do was call one of my A players to go and save that account. Okay, so I said, like, baby girl, like, check in today. Like, what you doing? What? It looked like, she said, I'm almost finished.
Oh, and on top of that, she was using them paper towels.
Girl,
she was cleaning with paper towels.
And on top of that, I go to looking around, and I see a few supplies. I see no rags. I'm sitting there looking like, what the hell this girl using to clean with?
Only thing I seen was some pledge. The furniture spray.
Right. I seen some pledge. She had a bag, but it wasn't full of nothing. So I mean,
it's not funny, but oh my God.
So I asked her about her rags. Like, where your rags at, baby? You need some rags? Do you need some rags? What's going on? What? She was like, oh no, I'm okay. But do you have some? I'm like, no, I don't have any rags on me. She was like, oh, don't worry about it. I could just use paper towels to clean the whole Airbnb with.
Now, on top of that, she was already bad with communication.
She was fired when she said that. No, well, she was fired when we when we walked in on her and the boyfriend in the.
Oh, you know what? On top of that, y'all. Okay, so we went by there, right? And when we went by there, we trying to hurry up, and we had to get some cleaning supplies because this is a particular client that we supply the toiletries. So there is there's like a Family Dollar up the street. So we went up there to go get like the toiletries and stuff to put in the house or whatnot. So anyway, me being the person that I am, I'm trying to tow all the bags and stuff, and I end up putting the wallet inside the bag. So anyway, we get to the location of where they're at. Child, I left the wallet inside of the bag, okay? And left the bag with them. Worst thing ever I could ever do. Now, we was panicking the whole time.
I'm like, you left my tenacity clean business card in the wallet and everything in there with some smokers.
Oh, man.
Listen, I ain't never drove that fast before in my life. Because I'm saying, I'm going to kill them if they try me. I mean, so we dodging traffic and everything. We calling her, hey.
Where you at?
Is something in the bag? It better still be there when I get there. It's all I got to say.
Right.
Okay, so we pull up to the Airbnb. You know, I got my wallet and all that. I think we even changed the. I ended up getting new cars that day because I ain't got time for people to be playing no games with me.
Oh, you didn't tell them how she got disrespectful when we didn't call her back and we just let her go?
Oh, I ended up firing her. Yeah, you was gonna get fired. Yes, girl. Yeah, she was going to get fired. So when I fired her, she had the nerve to get disrespectful. Cause and see. I gave her a list of all the reasons why we was like, well, guess what? It wasn't even all the reasons, but it was enough reasons on there. The list could have been as big as hell, but I think I gave about 3 reasons. We pulled up on you and your boyfriend in the bathroom. What y'all doing? What was y'all doing in there for so long? Spaced out, y'all was doing something. Y'all
and
had
nothing was clean.
I ain't crazy, okay? And I know when somebody on that stuff, okay? Nothing was clean when we pulled up. She's always late to her units. Look a hot mess too. It looked like you just got out of bed. Hair all stringy. It wasn't good.
Okay, and now I know y'all wondering, well, how did she look when she came on the interview?
Why did you like that?
She didn't look like that. So looks can be deceiving. Like she gave us the sob story, you know, how she going through something. We have an open door policy for people to come and tell us things. You know, we don't let people know we're gonna help you because then everybody gonna have a sob story. But in this particular case, we like to help people to transition and find their purpose in life. But the girl, when she sat down, she came in the office and she was talking to us about, you know, what she was going through. We like, all right, you can clean. All right, no problem. Then she was telling us that her paycheck that she was normally getting, she would get $400. So we looking at a situation like, oh my gosh, you can make more than that working here. Oh my gosh, and you can clean.
So we decided to give her a try.
Yes.
You can pay people up to $600 under the table. So she didn't make more than $600. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Okay.
She
barely even made what she had.
But when I had to let her go, yeah, she was with the cuss words and, oh, you could have told me I could have been looking for another job and blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever. Y'all gotta have tough skin when these people, like, y'all, it's crazy because these people are, you dead wrong, sis. You was dead wrong. But see, the thing is, you have to realize that people that have poor mindsets and poverty mindsets, they tend to be argumentative. Like they don't take accountability at all whatsoever. Like everything is the government fault. Everything is the employer's fault. They don't know how to take accountability, and that explains why your bank account look the way it looks, sis. Okay, that's why you struggling now, is because you can't take accountability, y'all. When I first started out, I wasn't the best cleaner at all, but you know how I got good? Messing up. You know, and yeah, I was frustrated when people would make me go back. But me going back made me better. Okay, I had to suck it up. And I had to just pay attention. Maybe they are telling the truth. Maybe I do need to lift the stove up and clean underneath it. Okay, maybe I do need to pull the whole stove out and clean on the sides and clean behind the stove and wipe the whole cord off. Maybe I need to do that. Okay, those minute changes, those little small changes made me an excellent cleaner in what I did, you know, but I had to take accountability first. Okay, so that's just one thing we had to deal with. Let me tell y'all about another story.
Okay.
I hired this young man.
Toothless.
And
I already know what you're talking about.
What you talking about, people, man? Damn.
That's what you were thinking.
But anyway, we'll cut that out. Talking about people. But anyway, man, I pull up. Listen, if you smoke weed, just smoke weed.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to not hire you because you smoke weed, but just be respectful enough not to do it inside of the unit that you're cleaning. Like some stuff, I thought in the beginning that I wouldn't have to explain to a big grown person. Like, you grown and you got kids. You should know better. That's what I thought. I thought you should know better. If you're going to smoke weed, smoke it in your car, honey. You know, don't go inside of a unit, an Airbnb, or move out and smoke while you cleaning. Like, come on now. Automatic termination, because now the whole unit smell like weed now. And we can't get rid of the smell. Okay, so quick. And then we got people moving in. Okay, so that was just one bad scenario that we had to just kind of go in there. The property manager was upset. It was like, man, you know, your guy, he could clean, but, you know, he was smoking in there while he was cleaning. You know, so that was come on. That was another one that was just crazy.
Oh, man, what about the one where you helped buy a car?
Yeah.
And the fact that he was able to bring other people inside of him, is that, like, one thing is, we don't mind you if you have people that's going to help you clean, but at the same time, please run it by us to let us know, so we can let the clients aware of who's coming inside of their establishment, because a lot of our clients, they have cameras, and when they see unidentified people, we don't want them to panic. So the young man basically had other people inside
just
of the
really
Airbnb.
tagging along,
you know,
like, don't have a tag along with you. If you're bringing someone on site to clean with you, like, don't have them in the Airbnb just chilling. Like, they need to be helping you get up out of there. Like, that's bad, disrespectful to me, I feel. I'm not about to bring nobody on my job with me. If you coming with me to go clean, you better grab a broom, because I ain't trying to be in there all day. I never understood that. You gonna bring your homeboy and he just gonna sit in there and wait for you to finish cleaning? That's lazy, and that's not even a good friend. That's not even a good friend. So, that's not a good friend right there. He just gonna sit there and chill. And I've seen girls bring, you know, their guys and stuff like that, and your guy friend just chilling, waiting for the girl. You know, but you can't have your boyfriend. That's another thing. You can't have your boyfriend in the Airbnb either, sis. Just chilling. He just in there chilling while you ain't doing nothing, and then y'all not moving fast, and then we got people coming in there. It don't look right. It's
not a good look at all.
You know, when I walk in there, he looking at TV. No. That's a big no. But some people, they feel like ain't nothing wrong with that. He just chilling. I'm cleaning. Like, what's up?
Oh my gosh. The one girl, now see, the one girl that we hired, she had her kids inside of.
Now, I done brought my kids to work.
Okay, but I understand that. But at least alert somebody and let them know, so you can warn somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I brought my kids to Airbnb before while I was
ain't nothing wrong with it, because if you can't find a
I brought my kids also to a move out before while I was cleaning. They had to sit inside the living room, and, you know, while I did my thing, and then I hurry up and got my behind up out of there. I did do that. I'm not even gonna lie. The only difference is I own the company. I'm just saying, it's the only difference,
Yeah, but when it happened, what you were saying, I said, man, look, it made total sense. Because at least the girl had already been calling out and doing other previous things.
See, I got a problem with that. If you're already a bad worker, and then you talking about bringing some kids, I ain't got time for that. You're already late all the time, sis. Like, you already can't clean good because you got all these go backs, sis. Like,
I mean, granted that she may have been
and you want to bring kids tomorrow.
Yeah, granted that she could have been calling out because she couldn't find a babysitter, so she had to wait until somebody would relieve her. But it's just professional that if you know you can't find somebody, we are very understandable. Just call us and let us know.
Right.
It's better than not.
We so understandable. We even was in the office one time babysitting. We babysitted one time in the office, a couple of days. We had a hand baby in the office babysitting for one of my A players, because this is one of my top players that I really, really mess with. And I know if she couldn't find a babysitter, she really couldn't find no babysitter. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about open up a daycare at one point.
And we were like, listen, bring the baby. Just bring the baby. So she brought the baby to our office, and we just watched the baby until she got off work.
What about your girl who tried to steal your client? But remember the one client that we had?
Oh, girl, that happens all the time.
You know,
they always trying to steal.
But then, but she tried to come back. But she was trying to call and text and be
but
like,
it's funny because they be trying, but it's crazy, man. When you operate, I operate differently, y'all. You know, I don't have no hate on nobody. We don't have no hate on our heart for nobody. We really don't. Even if you try to steal clients or whatever, it is what it is, sis. If you got that client, I don't even want that client no more. Go ahead, do your thing over there. Just know you can't come back over here. All right? And we've had that happen before where people bluntly try to go back behind our back and try to, we're going to just take our client and do whatever. And then the shit don't work out. And then you try to come on back over here. Because, see, what they not understanding is, you know, a lot of some of these accounts, you just a solo cleaner. You can't even staff it. You can't staff the demand because you ain't got no workers. Then it's hard to build a team. It's not as easy to build a team. That's why I tell people, if you can start off with your family and you can groom them, I had to groom mine. Okay, they didn't just magically become good workers, okay? Because this took some years of working and grooming and me yelling and fussing and, you know, trying to get them on the right. I had to fix the mindset. They're on track now. Well, two of my teenagers. My other teenage girl, she worked for Gulfstream. She ain't going nowhere, child. She quote unquote, she said she got a good job, so she ain't going nowhere. That's fine. I'm happy for her, okay? But my other two teenagers, my son was working for a warehouse, and he was telling me how much he was getting paid on that warehouse and the long hours he had to work. Jeez. I said, I had to wait until he was pissed off with the warehouse girl. Then I had to whisper something in his ear, because mama could pay you more and you could work less. So that's why he's working for me now. And it's the same thing with my daughter. You know, I had to wait till she got pissed off. When she got pissed off, that's when I come to whisper something in her ear. Now, mama could pay you more. I don't give a damn if you don't like cleaning toilets or not. You're still getting paid more money and you're working less hours. Now, it's crazy because they can't work. They're not going to want to work 8-hour shifts no more. Because, see, they already work like 4 hours and they get paid.
They spoiled now.
Yeah, it's the mindset shift done switched. So now if they ever get mad at me and try to go out there in the real world.
Oh, they'll be back.
Child. And unless you're trying to find you a job that pay you $30 and $35 an hour, and where you going to find that at? You have to go back to school and get some degrees and all that stuff. But anyway, I don't want to be too long, y'all, talking your head off and stuff like that, but
I'm pretty sure y'all got some stories too, some horror stories.
Man, I want to hear I want to hear the stories.
Yes.
Drop some comments down below. I want to hear your horror stories when you hired employee, contractor, it don't matter who it is. Let us know about your horror stories. And we're not trying to scare nobody away. We just laughing at it. We just laugh it off and we keep building, because we all know you can't have a profitable business. You can't really scale without having people work for your company.
Right. Okay, and so it's a part of the territory.
You need people that work for your company, but you need good quality people to work for your company in order to really scale. People that really care and give a damn about working for you. Okay, that's the key. You got to find people that care. That's why I say, if you can start off with people around you, family, friends, or whatever, grab them and sing kumbaya. Tell them, come on, please, 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 let's work together and get out of this hellhole, please. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. My name is Mrs. Johnson. This is Miss Tamika. Make sure y'all purchase some of our merchandise down below.
Okay, yes.
Proud cleaning business owners.
Oh, we clean
Airbnbs.
Airbnbs.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace.